Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. I just wanted to make a video because I just think it's important. I don't want to get involved with all this kind of nonsense. I've had a lovely day today, and it's been really good staying away from these atheists and things. Made some good videos today, Bible teaching and videos on the martyrs and things like that. I've had a really good day, productive day. Did a good video on textual criticism and stuff like that. But basically, even though I've left YouTube with the atheist, I do make Bible teaching videos, and I did say that I would have academic debates every 6 months with any atheist. I just made a video, but I've taken it off because it was on Google Chrome. Basically, I challenged Christopher Mort to an academic debate, and basically he chickened out of it. He kind of played this sweet little atheist kind of thing, and which was funny because he ripped into me at Christmas with a load of his mates, attacking my debate with DPR Jones. So him doing that, I thought, well, if he's such an expert on how to debate, then why not debate him? And also, I regard him as one of the more intelligent cultural atheists on YouTube, and so I thought he would be equipped to be able to deal with an academic debate on the resurrection of Christ. But anyhow, he backed out of it. I had a Google Hangout, he came on, and 5 other atheists came on, which I felt intimidated by. I felt cyberbullied by that. It was on my Google Hangout. One of them was particularly aggressive, throwing out accusations, and it was clear to me that they were all spinning and wanted to present. Chris wanted to present this sweet atheist that didn't want to do academic debates, that it wasn't his thing, which he was being hypocritical because at Christmas he was wading in with me with loads of his mates on the New Covenant group, attacking my debate with DPR Jones. The other atheists were just out to mock, take the mick, to be aggressive. I ended up coming off my own Google Hangout, and they stayed on and were talking and laughing and taking the mick out of me, which if they had any respect they would have just left the Google Hangout. I took the videos down because I just wanted an academic debate, and it had become some kind of big issue, and I was sick of it. I noticed that they've got it on the archive channel where they've edited it and made it look a different way than it actually is, because the edited video is not the way that it would have been seen live. So they've edited it and manipulated the material, and basically and then they've all made these loads and loads of these silly debate challenges where they're just out to mock and what have you. The thing is that they're just laughing it off. The fact of the matter is, they're a cyberbullying ring, they're a cyberbullying group. That's number one. The fact of the matter is, I had 3,000 subscribers. I don't have that now on this channel. Fact number 2, I had 2,000 videos on this channel. I don't have them. I had to take them off because of the intimidation by some of their people. Fact number 3, they have done underhanded tactics, and they've never been able to defeat me in academic debate. What these atheists have done is taken control of my public profile, where they control my public profile now. They have sock accounts where they have thousands of my videos, and they control my public profile. So they can make all these videos laughing from their YouTube channels, but some of these YouTube channels have over 1,000 subscribers, and I don't, on my main channel that was for atheism. So they've taken control of my public profile, they've bullied other Christian apologists off, they're brutal in their false accusations, and they can laugh all they want, but at the end of the day they've lost the intellectual battle. The day I'd beat DPR Jones, he lost that debate so badly that he really, really lost it badly. I absolutely tore the guy apart, I absolutely annihilated him, and the Lord gave me the victory. The Lord gave me the victory over DPR Jones. He was utterly annihilated. And it made it even worse when he was playing with the cat. It made him look arrogant, and yet he couldn't back up his arrogance with any actual intellectual integrity. I spent hours and hours and hours preparing for that debate. Even though I was pumped up on coffee, I was professional, and I dealt with him in a professional way, and he could not cope with the logic and the scholarship. And ever since that debate, the atheists have been out to get me. They didn't get out. They weren't out to get me in an academic debate. They out to get me on underhanded chat tactics. And you, Jim Gardner, and you, Alex Borton, were never able to defeat me in an academic debate. You might be able to get 5 or 6 of you against one on a Google Hangout. You might be able to get a one-on-one with someone where you can abuse them verbally and be aggressive with them. But you couldn't cope with an academic debate with me, because I'd absolutely tear you apart. By the time I finish with you in an academic debate, Alex Borton and Jim Gardner, you'd be weeping, you'd be crying. So you never defeated me in an academic debate. The only way you could defeat me was these kind of bullying tactics that you've been up to, that you've got up to behind the scenes, and that you've been able to do with against other Christian apologists. But standing up, becoming a man, and actually facing your opponent, actually treating them with respect and dignity, actually debating them in a formal academic way, that's something that you're not capable of doing. Not with me anyway, because you're scared. You haven't got any qualifications in theology. You don't know anything about theology, and you've got no qualifications in it. I have qualifications. I've studied over 10 years in academic theology, and I have a degree in theology. I've studied under the best theologians. I know my subjects a million times better than any of you atheists out there. And at the end of the day, you're not willing to engage in academic debate. By rights, I should be having academic debates with Matt Delonte and people like that. He hasn't got any qualifications in theology. I have. So for him to not want to debate me academically, or any of the atheists on YouTube, there is not one atheist, academic debater on atheists, people like Richard Carrier, Dr. Price, those people like that, I would have no problem in dealing with these people, because I'm trained in the things that they say. That's my training. I've trained preachers. I've helped preachers to go on. I've trained people who didn't know anything about preaching. I've trained them so that they can go on and be preachers, that they can exegete scripture and understand scripture as an exegete, and go on and preach the gospel and be preachers in churches. So I'm more than capable of dealing with people like Richard Carrier and Dr. Price, because they won't get away with the things that they get away with. Not from someone who's been trained in theology. So the fact of the matter is, you ran away. Aaron ran away from the paper. He said, "Oh, I said I give him a world-class paper." I did a small paper just to start with. I've got enough research material to write books and books on the resurrection of Christ. I did a small paper. I've never seen a guy run as fast from a debate in my life than he. He tried to get me on the League of Reason. He abused me verbally on the League of Reason. I had to pull him up about it. He accepted it. I pulled him up about it and took the rebuke. You all had a backlash and tried to argue with me about the historical Jesus. The arguments and the scholarship that you were coming up with was absolutely laughable. The only person that you could bring into the fray was Ozzy. You couldn't bring anybody of any stature of anything that knew anything about the topic in hand, and it was laughable. You didn't even know, nobody even knew who N.T. Wright was until I mentioned it, and then one or two of you went and started reading N.T. Wright. So You can make all your funny videos and laughing videos. It doesn't bother me. I'm not bothered, because people will see what you've done. They will see that you took control of my public profile. They will see the cyberbullying that you do, and they already see it. There are atheists that have told me that they don't agree with the way you've been acting, and you can tell the caliber of these people, because I can make a video on the wounded prophet Jason. I can make a video on the journey of Jason and I'll get loads of views. I make a video on the origin of the Gospels, I'll get 2 people watching it. And that shows you the level of these people. These people will go on Google Hangouts, 5, 10 against 1 Christian, 5 atheists, 10 atheists against 1 Christian, tear the Christian apart. These people will make silly videos, start all these silly controversies, throw out these silly accusations, get everybody upset and heated, bully people off YouTube. But you make a video on the origins of the Gospels, you'll get 2 of them watch it. Make a video on Jason the Wounded Prophet, 150 will watch it. Make a video on Thunderfoot, I'll challenge you, blah blah blah, 100 people watch it. So at the end of the day, it's no skin off my nose. I'll be doing academic debates on university campuses throughout the UK from time to time with atheists of integrity, and I've not lost anything. You've burnt your bridges with me. You've really burnt your bridges, and there's no way back for you, and I'm sorry, but you're just going to end up being a laughing stock, basically, and you will be a laughing stock. Because I've got a lot about me. I have got a lot of training, a lot of education, and I've trained a lot of people, and I am the real deal, and I have got what it takes in these areas, and I will be having academic debates from time to time. So, it's your loss. Take care.